We have some of the most magnificent coastline in Australia on WA's south coast. Always worth a drive. We've based ourselves in Denmark for this trip, not just because of that view, but it is pretty good, but because this place is home to one of the state's best food and wine trails. Hungry, anyone? Pack the esky and plan to spend at least half a day exploring some of the most exquisite food and wine offerings you'll come across, starting with a little pick-me-up at Mrs. Jones Cafe. Did I mention do not eat breakfast before you leave home in the morning? Mrs. Jones Cafe serves up the most delicious homemade offerings with baristas who really know their art. And then it's back in the car. The Denmark Food and Wine Trail is only 24 kilometres long. You could drive the entire distance in just under 20 minutes. What takes time is all the fabulous local producers along the way, the cellar doors, the shops like Mrs. Jones Cafe. You could stop at every single one. Today I've chosen just 4, and next stop is my idea of heaven. Paw Print chocolate originally started out as a sideline to the owner's cellar door. So popular did it become that they ended up having to open a dedicated shop in town. The chocolate has been given a real local twist, from the names to the ingredients. The sample pot is more than generous. But even after numerous tastings, the question remains what to buy. Glad I brought that esky to keep these cool back in the car. Next stop is a multi-award winner that draws people from all over the world. And along the way, some of the scenery this destination is famous for. Denmark's gentle summer temperatures and high winter rainfall produce some of the finest wines around, with their own distinctive cool climate characteristics. And perhaps the most famous is this one. What a location. Now, if you know wines, you know the name James Halliday, and it may interest you to know that this internationally renowned wine expert has awarded the Lake House 5 red stars. Now, that is no mean feat, and I'll drink to that. There is a little bit of magic in this place. It's all about taking time out and reconnecting with what's important. Long lunches with views over the lake, gold medal winning wholesome food, homemade and handmade treats, and of course the wine. More than a dozen of them award winners. Everyone here looks happy, especially the man whose idea this was.
Oh, we say when people come to the lake house that you're having a lake house moment. So it's your time to connect, reconnect, connect with nature, connect with your friends and your family, and just have that memorable lake house moment. And it's been 12 years now. I was a city person before that. I got in my mind that I wanted a lake and I wanted 100 acres. And now it's come true. So we get to showcase our wines and share this with lots of people, which is wonderful.
10 minutes to the east of town is one of the first breweries in the Great Southern, the Boston Brewing Co. And it's not just about the great craft beer here. The Boston Brewing Co. is one of those places that is local to the core. From the hops used in the brews to the fresh produce, this is yet another great choice for a lazy afternoon. This is such a great way to get a taste of this region. There's so many lovely cellar doors. This brewery might want to nominate yourself a skipper. Mind you, if all I did was eat the chocolate and the food all day, I'd be pretty happy with that option as well. And please remember your esky, because there is no way you are doing this trail without taking home a treat or 2 or 3.